Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Trish. If it's your first time here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what videos you'd like to see me do next. This is the look that we went for today. If you want to see how I get this look, then do me a favor and keep on watching. Okay, so I got my brows on, I primed my lids, and for that I used my e.l.f. Comic Concealer in the shade Medium Beige, and I set that with my Marcel Translucent Powder. And now I'm going to go into my Morphe 24A Artistry Pass palette, and I am going to be taking the shade Seek Shade on my Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm going to place that all over my lid. Now I'm going to take Desert Vibes on a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to place that right in my crease just to diffuse that shadow that we just placed. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Comic Concealer and my Morphe M224, and I'm just going to go in and cut my crease. I'm just going to take this little brush. I got this in a pack of brushes that I purchased on Amazon, and I'm going to be going into my Milani palette, and this is the Most Wanted palette 130 Burning Desire, and I'm going to take that bone shade at the end, and I'm going to use that to set where I just cut my crease. Now I could just stop there, but I want to go in and top it off with my Milani holographic eye topper. And this is in the shade Hypnotic Light. I'm going to place a little bit of that on my hand. And with this, you have to work really fast because it dries really quick. And I'm going to take an angled liner brush. Now to finish that up, I am going to add a wing, and I am going to be using my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and this is in the shade Trooper Black. I'm going to add some mascara, and this is my Essence Lash Princess, and this is the waterproof mascara. Now I'm just going to pop some lashes on, and these are from my lash brand. I'll be sure to link them down below, and this is in the style Tricia, and for that I'm using my Kiss Lash Glue in clear. Okay, so I got this eye done, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing in this one, and then we can move on to the face. So see you in a second. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my lash glue to get tacky, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, and I'm using my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. color corrector stick, and I'm just going to use that to color correct the outer corners of my mouth. I'm just going to use my finger to dab it. I'm just going to wet my beauty blender, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the eyes are done, and now for foundation, I'm going to be using my NARS Natural Radiant Long Wearing Foundation, and this is in the shade Caracas. I like to spray my face with my Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist before I start blending that foundation in. And now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. blending sponge, and I'm just going to pat that foundation into my skin. For concealer, I'm going to go back in with my e.l.f. Comic Concealer. Again, this is in the shade Medium Beige, and I'm just going to place that under my eyes, chin, Cupid's bow, along the bridge of my nose, and forehead. And I'm going to take that same sponge just to blend it out. I'm just taking that same Marcel translucent powder and I'm gonna go and set my under eye. I'm just gonna finish setting everywhere I place concealer with that same translucent powder. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 355 Coconut and a fluffy brush just to set the rest of my face. Now to bronze my face, I am going to be using my Black Radiance Contour Palette, and this is the medium to dark and a bronzer brush. I'm just going to take that same fluffy brush that I used to set the rest of my face, and what I'm doing is trying to blend those two together so we get rid of any harsh lines. Now to sculpt my cheekbones, I am going to take an angled brush and I'm going to go into the darkest shade on one side of the brush, just like this, and I'm going to use that to carve out my cheekbones. Now I'm going to take my Morphe E17 and that same dark shade, and we're going to use that just to contour my nose. I'm just going to take a small smudge brush and my Revolution highlighter palette, and I'm going to take the golden shade right here just to highlight the bridge of my nose and my brow bone. For the blush, I am using my Juvia's Place blush in Serafina and just my e.l.f. blush brush. Now before I go any further, I am going to go back into my Marcel translucent powder, and I'm going to take that on that sponge just to carve my contour out. Now I'm just going to let that sit for a minute while I work on my under eye. So to start things off, I'm going to go back into that Morphe palette, and I'm going to take a penciled brush, my Morphe E36, and I'm just going to go back with the darkest shade that I use, which again is Seek Shade, and I'm gonna put that right on the bottom lash line. I'm just gonna add some mascara to my bottom lashes, and then we can get started on the lips. Now I just touched up my brows, and I am just adding my Essence Make Me Brow mascara. Now I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm using my NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Nutmeg. For the lips, I'm going to be using my Revlon Ultra Matte lip color, and this is in the shade Forever. Now I just want to add a bit of gloss to the center, and I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place lip gloss, and this is in the shade Petty Betty. And there you have it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments what videos you'd like to see me do next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.